From Concord University in Athens, West Virginia, this is Mountain Lion News.
Hello and welcome to Mountain Lion News. I'm Erica Garnes, and if you are looking for something to do on the Campus Beautiful, look no further. Here is MLN's Kiana Johnson with Campus Connection.
Welcome to Campus Connection, where you can get the scoop on what's going on around campus. Here are a few things to look into. Concord University's Jazz Ensemble will present their first concert of the semester on Monday, March 26 at 7 p.m. in the main theater of the Alexander Fine Arts Building. Come out and support Concord University's baseball team at the Anderson Field Friday, March 30th at 1 o'clock p.m. Summer and fall 2018 schedules are now available online. Students should make their academic advising appointments between the dates of March 19th and April 6th. Registration dates are March 26th for honor students, March 27th for veterans and students with disabilities, March 28th for seniors, March 29th for juniors, April 2nd for sophomores, and April 4th for freshmen. In honor of April being Child Abuse Awareness Month, the Bonner Scholars Program will be sponsoring a Child Abuse Awareness Walk on April 13th from 6 p.m. until 9 p.m. at the Callahan Stadium track. I'm Kiana Johnson. Thank you for watching Campus Connection.
While the teacher strikes in West Virginia are over, their effects live on. Mountain Lion News' Leah Gilpin has more on the subject.
With K-12 teachers out for 9 instructional days, during the strikes it left the entire nation watching for what happens next. Concord students were watching as well. The strikes have made an impression on about 400 education majors who attend Concord University. Head of the Education Department, Richard Druggish, says that this is good news for the future of education majors.
As I told them, I said they got to witness what I term as a peaceful protest for change, and they saw the benefits of that. And we're very understanding, and we tried to be very understanding of the teachers also.
These benefits were not lost on the students affected. Concord University student and education major Megan Beggs says that the teacher strikes were inspirational.
Teachers saw that there was a problem, with how much they were getting paid and with PEIA, and they said, hey, look, we're going to band together and we're going to get something done about it.
The strikes involved all 55 counties in West Virginia, which led to the creation of hashtag 55Strong. Beggs also says that the impacts of the strikes will be remembered.
Their actions are going to affect multiple generations of teachers after us.
While the teacher strikes did make history, around 40 education majors were left wondering if they would be able to finish their hours of student teaching for the semester. Thankfully, the Education Department lowered the amount of hours needed from the original 25 to 15. I'm Leah Gilpin, reporting from the Campus Beautiful, Mountain Lion News.
And now we're going to toss it back to MLN's Leah Gilpin for this week's Mountain Munchies.
Welcome to Mountain Munchies, where we review unique restaurants with unique stories. I'm Leah Gilpin, and today we are reviewing a cafe that really knows how to espresso themselves. Chocolate Mousse is a cafe connected to the outside-in climbing gym and mini golf course in Beckley, West Virginia. The cafe offers a wide variety of specialty coffee drinks along with ice cream and baked goods. Owner of the Chocolate Mousse, Kevin Traub, says that the cafe complements the two activities well.
So the coffee shop, the Chocolate Mousse, came along about the same time as the climbing gym because it just seemed like a natural thing to do to complement those.
The Chocolate Mousse roasts their own coffee. The most popular drink at the cafe is the Bearded Blondie, which is a latte with cookie butter, white chocolate, and vanilla. Many of their drinks have creative names such as the White Ninja. Customers can enjoy a family-friendly atmosphere with a chance to rock climb and mini golf while enjoying their coffee. Visitors can also check out their record collection and record player, along with the art that covers the walls and adds to the laid-back feeling. Overall, Chocolate Mousse is a cafe that offers visitors a pleasant atmosphere where they can spend time with family and friends. Thank you for tuning in to Mountain Munchies. Coming up after the break, we have Lucas Berry sitting down with both head basketball coaches. And Kiana Johnson takes a look at a classic movie in a new installment that will hatch this summer.
Welcome back to MLN. I'm Lucas Berry, and I'm sitting down with women's and men's basketball coaches at Concord, Kenny Osborne and Todd May. Thank you both for joining me.
Thank you for having us today, Lucas.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Okay, so we have to start out with the star players on both of your respective teams. Tommy Bolte for you, Coach May, and Riley Fitzwater for you. What's it like having those players on your teams?
Well, with Riley, it's a great situation to have. She's the first true post player we've had since probably 2012. She leads the country right now in field goal percentage, and she'll end up winning that title. So again, she's shooting 71% from the floor. She cleans up a lot of mistakes for us defensively. And the greatest thing is, Lucas, about her, she's a freshman. So we've got her for 3 more years, but she does a lot of things for us, and she takes constant guarding of the other team. And again, she leads us in rebounds, block shots, and I think she has a bright future here at Concord.
For me, Lucas, Tommy being the point guard of our team, he has the ball in his hands a lot, and obviously he scores at a very high rate, but he's also very unselfish. You look at his assist numbers throughout the year, fluctuated between 5 and 6, and he's also a leader for us. Leadership in the locker room, on the floor, but it just gives me a lot of confidence as a coach to have him out there. We sit down before games with, here's what what we're thinking about, here's what we want to try to do, here's our game plan, and then he goes out and helps, obviously our guys execute it.
They're both great players, and I really want to see them do well continuing. Coach May, you played Marshall this year down in Huntington. Mm-hmm. And Osborne, you have played West Virginia and Radford. Both teams are in the women's NIT this year in the past. What's it like playing against those schools, particularly for you that made the big dance and won a game in the big dance?
Yeah, the Marshall opportunity was one that kind of came about late last fall. We weren't expecting to play them, and then the call came, and we jumped at the opportunity. Anytime you have an opportunity to play a Division I like that, especially in your state, it was a great opportunity for us. Then to see the success they went on and had, gave us a little bit of rooting interest against Wichita State. Was definitely pulling for them. Tried to stay as neutral as possible last night when they played West Virginia. But it was a great opportunity, and I think it helped our guys. We played them as well as the University of Akron right after Christmas, and not only our league preparing us for the tournament, but playing those teams as well definitely helped our guys raise their level of play and have an understanding of what it's like to play against high-level talent.
With us, Lucas, when we played West Virginia, year before last, they won the Big 12 championship that year. And again, it's a great experience. You get to see the athletic ability. With Martin there last year, ended up being a Big 12 MVP. Just seeing the athletic ability, being right there within arm's length of them. And it's just a great experience for our kids. Again, get to play the flagship university of state of West Virginia. Being a West Virginia fan, I get caught up with all the hoopla myself. We play them, but it also gets to see how the other half lives. When you go to Morgantown and play, you have a security officer with you. Everywhere you go is the head coach. But it's a great experience for the kids. It's a great experience for us on this level, and it does prepare you for your upcoming league play and conference schedule.
Speaking of being prepared, I know you are in you just finished your second season. You've been here a while. Yeah. So I have to ask you, when you first got this job as the head coach, did you ask him for any advice on how to coach in this league? You've been here as an assistant, but it's different being in the head chair.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Our offices are about 15 to 20 steps from each other, so I'm constantly walking down there, and and vice versa. He even asked some things to me, but just bouncing off X's and O's ideas. How we think you should guard this, how you think you might want to attack this type of thing. But he's been very helpful to me. Like I said, the guy that's been in as long as he has, with all the experience he has, he's seen about everything there is to see in a game of basketball, and that's regardless of whether it's men's or women's. Basketball's basketball. And I definitely use him as a resource. And there was even some things today, postseason-wise, we were talking about this afternoon before we came over, that it's good to have that type of relationship, because I know a lot of staffs in other universities don't have that, but we do, and it's good for me to be able to walk down, like I said, 15 to 20 steps and ask a question of him and get an answer that I know has a lot of years of experience behind it and has been proven to be successful.
When you see young coaches coming through here, did it ever cross your mind not to help them, or how do you go about helping them? Do you just say, here's what I know, or if they come and ask you, will you help them?
No, I would just have them come and ask first, and sometimes I'll see something going on. I may say, well, you might want to do it this way, or try thinking about doing that way. And it's not always X and O's. It's about handling people. It could be travel. I always joke about every time, if I had $1 for every time I went up Route 19 from Beckley up through Summerfield Interstate 79, I could be retired in Florida right now playing golf. But, whether it's Todd with the basketball or some of our young football assistants, it's still dealing with sports, dealing with people. And, I had great mentors in my life with, of course, Steve Cox, our former men's coach, Don Christie, the late, great Coach Christie there, who coached here and athletic director, the days up at Glenville with Coach Nottingham and Jess Lilly and Joe Davis at Radford. So I've been blessed to have been around people with a lot of experience, and just to pass that time, along. And, times haven't changed in the 60s and 70s with Coach Christie and Coach Lilly on. So I just, look forward to helping people.
You two, thank you very much for being with me today.
Thanks for having us today, Lucas.
Thanks, Lucas. Appreciate it.
And coming up, we have Kiana Johnson with Rolls and Move the Soul.
Welcome back to another installment of Roles That Move the Soul. I'm Kiana Johnson, and today we're going to be reviewing a movie that will soon be celebrating its 25th anniversary and giving you, the viewers at home, a sneak peek of the next installment in the series. On June 11, 1993, Jurassic Park premiered in theaters across the nation. Based on the novel by Michael Crichton, Jurassic Park is a story about man creating a theme park centered around the reconstitution of dinosaurs using DNA splicing technology. This goes horribly wrong, however, when the park's electrical grid is shut down and the dinosaurs break free from their enclosures. Following the main characters of Lex, Timmy, Dr. Malcolm, and two paleontologists, Dr. Grant and Dr. Sattler, we see what happens when the dominant species clashes with the ultimate predators. This was perhaps one of Steven Spielberg's most renowned creature-themed films, next to Jaws. It has sparked 3 sequels, 2 short films, and many video games. No wonder people are still talking about it 25 years after its original release. The 5th and 6th installments have been on the works since 2016 to complete the series in late 2021. The 5th installment has been finished and is set to be released later this summer. Here's a sneak peek at the next Jurassic Park movie entitled Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom.
Do you remember the first time you saw a dinosaur?
Ain't blue.
We don't really believe it. It's like a miracle. Something's coming.
It's a T-Rex. It's a T-Rex.
Stop! It's not a T-Rex.
Blue, come with me. You know you can't stay here.
Jurassic World, the island.
You're all right. Easy, girl.
All of that is in the past.
Am I done? Not yet, kid.
I want to show you the future.
What is that thing?
They made it.
You can catch Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom in theaters June 22nd, 2018. That's all we have for Roles That Move the Soul this week. I'm Kiana Johnson. Back to you, Erica.
That's all for MLN this week. I'm Erica Garnes, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.